Hello everybody, welcome back. We have got KillerChair with us, with some Broforce, with their commentator The Only Joey, coming up for you very, very shortly, well in fact almost instantly. But we're just going to remind you that we are raising money for Crisis UK. It is trying to tackle homelessness in the UK by equipping people and trying to eliminate homelessness. So if you wanna get in on the act and help us out, then you should definitely consider donating. We have got some great incentives over the next 3 days, and yeah, just keep an eye out. But for now, we have got some Broforce. And well, take it away, you two. Show us what you've got.
Cool. Hi everybody. It's me, the chair. Welcome. This is Broforce Arcade Mode. For those that don't know it, this is an over-the-top action platformer, action movie parody kind of thing. It's wonderful. It's hilarious. And I'll be ready in just a moment. For the time, there's got to be an in-game time thing counting down, but I'll count along with it just to be ready for that, and then we will. Let's get it going. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Alright, thank you. So, here we have Broforce, and I think you can already kind of see the kind of game that it is. It's get to the end, punch Satan in the face, and grab onto the ladder. So there's a lot of like platforming going on, a lot of tricks, a lot of unique characters. If Joey at any point wants to mention what bros we're playing, feel free to mention it.
Yeah, so like every time you start a level, you start with a different bro, and every bro is based on a movie character or a game character or something that's like familiar. They have slightly different actions and powers. Some can be used for certain tricks and I guess glitches, while others have their own strengths and weaknesses.
So you just saw me climb on a wall right next to a ladder. That is because climbing on walls is always faster than ladders, but you can't always do that. So there's a little, figuring out when that works, when it doesn't work kind of deal.
So something you see right here is something called a canister boost. It's basically those canisters spawn either at like some spawn at certain points, but some spawn random as well. You basically have to hit them, and they will. You will tip them over, hit them, and they will just fly away. So you try to stay on that as long as possible to skip a lot of time.
Yeah, and here's a risky one that I like to take. It's risky because for one, there's dogs. For two, it's very tight. Over here, we just hopped over an introductory cutscene for this boss fight. You have to climb over the tower and then take a jump in a precise spot to not trigger the cutscene.
The cutscenes are all at very specific places in these games, so in any case, we try to avoid that when we can.
Yeah, cutscenes for some reason have hitboxes. So, if you can not touch the hitbox, then that's great. Now, here we have dogs. Dogs and another enemy coming up later on are extremely annoying and finicky and weird. Also, hey, we have a Broforce glitch.
Ooh. So the Broforce is always nice because it has like a long jetpack boost it can use.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be able to go up for that long, but for some reason when climbing on walls, doing the flips that we're going to do here a lot in this stage as well, for some reason the Broforce can just extend his special a lot.
Because reasons.
Yep. Upwards, boost.
So something we do here a lot is basically try to time everything perfect so you can jump around corners. Where that's normally, I don't know if it's intended.
Yeah, climbing is mostly intended to work the way you see me use it. But for some reason you can sort of latch onto walls and edges a little bit outside of what seems to be the hitbox. So we use that to climb around a lot of stuff. Now over here we have an absolute run killer of a boss. Sometimes he just doesn't want to participate. Essentially, here's the GR666. His entire deal is that you're supposed to chase him off of the right side of the map, but we don't really want to do that. We prefer to just dig a hole and have him fall down, and he participated just fine. Yeah, there we go.
Like, as long as he goes off screen somewhere, apparently that's fine enough for the game.
Yeah.
It's kind of a situation, I guess.
If you get the character Mr. Anderbro, then you can use downward dashes with that character, which break the floor and deal damage to the boss, sort of stun locking him as you just go all the way down.
I must admit, I know some people had pointed it out in the chat. The Broketeer sounds like, well, it sounds like there's some brilliant names for the weapons in this game.
Oh yeah.
It's mostly the characters have like really crazy names. Like everything is of course like based on someone. So you have BA Brorecus or like the Brominator or Snake Broskin.
Oh wow.
Yep, we have Brode.
Brode, of course. Bronan the Brobarian is one of my favorites.
Oh
He's
my
got Bro in his
goodness.
name twice.
Yeah. Double Bro 7, of course, as we are like on UKSG, naming one of the most famous bros is probably like. A good idea.
Dare I say that it's a little bit roverkill?
Ah, nice.
Gotta reset the level real quick.
I'll see myself out.
Super suboptimal here.
Yeah, so we're always searching for bros that fit the level the best. Some are really good with digging, which we use here quite a bit. While some are better for air dashing or have weapons that might be particularly useful in some bosses. So this is basically the only level where we just vertically dig down all the way.
Yeah, climbing has a weird property that allows you to go out of bounds at the edges of the map. And so with the only downward vertical map, that's like a place to use it. Now here we have a boss fight that I hoped to get the Broketeer on. You can skip the cutscene with like 3 total bros here. Broketeer being the easiest one. But sadly, that's a no-go. It's a 2-stage fight. You can technically hurt him in the first stage earlier, but it's, you know, the RNG of the explosives that are littered around is not always on your side, so it's easier to just ignore them and climb all the way up.
Basically marathon save.
Yeah. Nope, that's unfortunate.
That's an unfortunate death.
Yeah. Thought I hit the enemy with the melee.
Huh. There's BA Brorecus.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like-
melee's with his head.
BA is pretty strong in general because he's quite a powerful main attack, which is range, but does a lot of damage.
So his flamethrower not only deals a lot of damage, it's also fire sort of panics enemies, it sort of crowd controls them. So it makes him very safe and very strong. And now we got the airstrike map, so we're gonna try our best.
This is basically try to avoid all the explosions as much as you can, which unfortunately we didn't do here. It's always kind of a risk between like going fast and risky or going slightly slower and more safe, but in general...
I had Ronan, and Ronan is pretty fast. I tried to just go for it, but now we got the Bromando, so we're gonna just have a little bit more careful hops around and
always make the best out of it with the combination of level and bro that you get.
Yeah. So I'll just be taking bros along the way. This stage is pretty tough to get if you do not get the Brominator. The Brominator essentially can just go invincible and propel himself backwards real fast. But that was kind of an unfortunate stage there.
So like this run is pretty difficult in general because your time can vary like a lot depending on what kind of bros you get. So sometimes even if you have the perfect run, if you have like the wrong bros, it can cost you like a lot of time.
Yeah.
Fortunately, this is not an 8-hour run, so...
Yeah, and like there's 64 total stages in the game, but as you can see, a lot of them are like 20-30 seconds, and some of the more difficult ones are gonna come up later. So we're gonna... Oh, he went backwards for some reason. How odd.
Is this we never seen that before?
A diet version of that, I suppose. Nope. Alright.
So that bro is actually really nice because it can propel himself upwards while shooting, so you can use that a lot for reaching areas that you normally shouldn't.
For that boss, I typically hope for the tank bro. That's a bro that I want to see on most of the boss fights. Then she can summon a tank and just have a... Yeah, there we go, here she is. You can summon this tank, I'll just drop it here for funsies. You can sort of see it fall down. There it is. And that tank has a dashing move, which weirdly enough is just way stronger than its attacks. No, can I just... There... Okay, well, we'll be taking the checkpoint here. Sometimes movement gets real fiddly and weird. There we go. That's what you want to do. Yeah.
It's kind of fun how you can run off the canisters and like get extra airtime that way.
Now let's see. None of them saw me up there. Those mooks there, they can sort of catch on to you when you first hop out of the car. So there was that little stand at the bottom there that I hopped on top of to get just enough height to get up here. And I would just sort of hug ladders for a bit.
In general, if you're like fast, then you have enough time to react when they detect you. So in general, it's just go, go, go and hope they don't shoot you.
There's a few where I sort of... I know they can typically see you fairly quickly, so I sort of go slower just a little bit to detect whether or not they've seen me. That is especially important on dogs and aliens later on, whose hitboxes are awful. So the dogs and the aliens, basically, if they've detected you, and they're running around, they can just sort of decide you're dead if you touch their hitbox.
It's pretty weird.
There's not a lot you can do about it.
So this is like one of those bosses where BA would be really, really useful.
Yeah, BA Bro Rakas, Broden, Tank Bro, of course.
Yeah, everyone with high DPS.
This guy's pretty good, the professional.
Of course, he's a professional.
Whilst we're on the on a roll with the bro theme, do you mind if I read out a donation?
Sure.
We have got $10 from Big the Dave that says, donating during Broforce because now I'm broke.
Ah, nice.
That's very good. And the $10 from that goes towards the character name in Morrowmind, which will, if things keep on going the way that they're going, Tiny Tim 78 will be the winner. I believe
nice.
currently $10 on Tiny Tim 78, 10 on Windy Morrow, and $5 on Amooks. So keep an eye out on that, and if you want to sway what's happening over there or put a name forward yourself, then definitely worth checking out.
Shoutouts to the absolute legend, Tiny Tim.
Incredible, incredible, yeah.
Ouch, indeed.
Alright, so this is a very short map. All you gotta do is knock this over. Not get hit by that guy, he tends to spot me early.
That canister boost is always really important to get perfect.
Alright, so the real fortress. This is a boss that can go wrong quite a bit. I'm gonna try to... No, alright.
You basically have to get in there and shoot the screen.
Yeah, I typically try to break the top rocket launcher there if I can. If not, then that's fine. But you can sort of latch onto those ropes and glitch yourself inside. I'll just take this rope as a backup. It's a very well-made game.
Well, originally this was actually, as a lot of games go these days, made in a game jam, where they basically just tried to make a quick game, and eventually it escalated into this full masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're a South African game studio, which is pretty cool because you don't hear that a lot.
Alright, so oh, hold on. We flip around this place. The flipping, by the way, is sometimes way easier than it may seem. A lot of it just sort of does it for you as long as you hold jump at the right moment. Now we got the Terror bot, another one where I kind of hope to see the tank bro. There we go. This bro, by the way, can shoot backwards. The bro in black can propel himself forward. We will be swapping him out though, since... There we go.
That's good, that's good.
Always love to see our good friend BA Bro Rakus. So, by the time his health bar loaded in, he was already half dead.
I would even say that BA Brorakus is one of the original bros.
Yeah, he is. I'm gonna just... Oh, there we go. Took a little safety jump out of there, because I had one bro left, but we ended up doing just fine with the grenades that I dropped there. So, Bronin the Brovarian here, him and another bro with swords can just sort of spam melee and go faster for it. And sadly we don't have a bro to show off the pig boost.
Rip pig boost.
Yeah.
So
pig boost is super fun. There's a few bros that have like weird kicking moves, like roundhouse kicks and such. And for some reason, meleeing while on top of the pig and holding jump sort of sends you flying. You just go to the end of the stage instantly. And that's the only stage that I tend to use it in.
It is kind of risky.
Yeah, a little. It's mostly tight, so if you mess up on it, you can lose a fair amount of time. Well, it saves like 5 seconds at most. It's my favorite kind of time saves.
always with the swag strats.
Yeah.
You never done that before with, like, I don't know, a Mega Man 04 run or something?
No.
Who would do that?
I would never go for 3-second time saves.
No, definitely not on the marathon.
No. Alright, so kind of messed up there, but it's fine. Checkpoint's right here. Just have to sit through this cutscene again. That rocket launcher guy sometimes just decides to... Oh god, what happened there?
That's weird.
Rocket launcher guy sometimes just decides to shoot the thing. I'll just take the safety bro here while we're here anyway. Brodell Walker, I believe is his name.
Yep.
I'll just... Oh, what the hell?
That's new.
We'll just take the thing here and it's fine. A couple of safety bros here. Over here, I do always kind of... I got the checkpoint here with the extra bro. That whole cluster of aliens is so tight and so annoying that it is... you gotta kind of take it slow there.
Yeah, that's one that needs a lot of practice to do properly.
Sometimes it just doesn't work for me. Go.
So this is one of these places where it's just keep moving and everything will be fine.
Yeah, except right here where there's 2 enemies, and those are perfectly positioned that if you keep running, you're bound to get hit.
I know the developer did that intentionally.
It's like, I don't know, it feels kind of accidental as well.
I don't know.
It's weird. Alright, so do you like skipping bosses?
I love skipping bosses.
Oh, there he is. What do you got? Ah, neck crack sound.
Oh no, a boss! Bye.
Take the time slow here, because I don't want to accidentally get hit there.
So, yeah, fun fact, you don't even have to kill some of the bosses, you can just skip them.
Yeah, a lot of the worm-type bosses can be skipped. Ah, here we have Broly, a bro that is just super fast.
So, this is like an elevator you can skip, but that's the only elevator you can skip, I think?
Yeah, this is kind of the elevator to be like, hey, elevators are going to be in the game, and those are going to be important. Because over here we can end the level with elevators from now for a while.
But weirdly enough, you only have to like activate the elevator, and then as long as it's like gets to the bottom, you win. So even if you're off the elevator, you still win.
Yeah. Over here, we're gonna go over, so we don't have to go down and around. But it's mostly useful on bros that can... There we go. That can break walls fast. Certain weapons of certain bros just break walls really fast. Oh god. Oh, alright.
Oh, that went better than
Sure,
I thought.
Yep. Totally intentional,
Intended.
everyone.
Yep. Looks good.
So we're gonna skip another acid crawler in the next stage. There we go. Get ourselves a safety bro, mostly because of all of these purple aliens. Again, if they see me and they decide I'm dead, then that's just gonna be that. This is my favorite crawler to skip, because you just sort of wait and then just use his own
clip in
face.
its mouth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally intentional.
Just climb on his face.
Totally intentional.
Yeah. Alright, see if I can get... Okay, we don't have a bro to break walls fast here. Otherwise, there's a whole section up there. Gotta be a little careful there. But there's a whole section up there that doesn't have dirt filled in. So I guess the developers kind of forgot to put dirt everywhere. In retrospect, I should have gone over the top with... but it did not. Oh, wow, alright.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. We'll just, Rominator. These guys can be real annoying here. But yeah, I guess the developers forgot to put dirt on the top of the level there for some reason. You just break through a thin layer of dirt and then... Well, there you go. You could just run to nearly the end of the level.
Maybe they were like making Super Mario Maker expert levels and just were still in that mindset. That's not very uncommon.
There was another crawler there, by the way.
Yep, totally.
Got a fantastic bro here, so all I have to do is try to climb up to the top of him and then keep shooting. Nope. Alright, that let go.
That also works.
As soon as he stops with that, I'll go outside. But most of the time you can latch onto his forehead and just shoot if you got a good bro for that.
Kill it from the inside, and that's the level.
So earlier today in the practice run, I somehow, while jumping on this goop, managed to clip myself through his body, under him, and then I ended up soft locking myself. So that can happen.
That's fun. Speedrunners love soft locks.
Yeah. There we go. That was a little iffy for a moment there. That canister boost is absolutely fantastic if you manage to do it right. Saves quite a bit of time of running through an entire stage. Okay, now this stage is a bit of a nightmare. Don't have any great bros, sadly. Now, for one, here's the enemies that I like to describe as banelings. If you played StarCraft, there's an intro cutscene for them, and there's just a whole bunch of them. So just gotta try and hop over and hope to not die for a moment. Very good. Not that I need it, but I will take this. Luckily, I got the broken
Ooh,
chair.
nice.
Oh.
Nice. Oh! Well,
It counts.
that still counts, yeah.
Yeah, it still counts.
Yeah, nothing happened.
Yep.
Totally intentional.
Alright, here's a saw blade that you can just about sprint under. I'm gonna go over. A bit of a run to the end. The Brorakus again. Very good, bro. All round solid. Always feel safe when you get the Brorakus.
Man, so far this run is a roller coaster.
Hey.
Hey.
Now, because we have this one here. Alright.
Oh,
That didn't want to get
Okay.
pushed over.
that's new.
I tend to push it over when RNG spawns that one there because it's nice and safe and you don't have to worry about accidentally getting shot.
There we skip being hit by the
We got
thingy.
a fast bro on this one. This is the introductory stage of the Humongo Crawler. It crawls and it's humongous.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Would be weird if they would call him Lil Crawler.
I know, actually, it's the Terror Crawler. The previous one was the Humongo Crawler.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, they crawl and they're big, so
There we go. Got the bro in black, giving us a nice little boost here. Oh, okay, that wasn't.
too much banelings.
Yeah.
Just skip them.
Dang. I wanted to try and get the safety bro there. Bro I had there is not all that fantastic at running. Alright. This bro should do just fine.
Let's see if we can avoid the banelings now.
Yeah. It's a very tight little ladder there. There we go.
Banelings, banelings, banelings. Ooh.
That one even. Ah, cool. Alright, we got the bro to a good solid damage bro. So we see a boss here and we think to ourselves, what if we just go down here and shoot him?
So, read any good books lately?
No.
No? Well,
There we go, good conversation.
yeah, awesome.
Um,
Great talk, bro.
If you get Broly here, his special for some reason one-shots this boss. Like something about the amount of frames you can be on him or something with that special. I have no idea why or how that works.
It's just that bro, like,
Yeah,
no other
Broly
bro
is
has
just-
that, yeah.
Broly is just fantastic. The only thing that comes close to that is Tank Bro with her tank dashing into bosses. Or
Yeah, that strategy is built like a tank.
yeah, Double Bro 7 has his laser watch, which can one-shot any boss with that can sort of cling onto. Here he is. Now you show up.
A little too late, mister.
Yeah, yeah. This stage is fairly risky. There's a lot of banelings and just aliens, so I just take any safety bro along the way. Oh, that boulder just crushed the other safety bro.
That's unfortunate.
Luckily we got Bro Shetty here.
Yeah. That was an unintended canister boost.
Yeah. There we go. We're
Perfect.
fine. This game has a lot of little panic moments where you're like, oh god, things can go wrong.
If you like super accidental problem solving, this is the run for you.
Yeah. There's a lot of improvising moments that you may have to do if things go wrong.
The destructible terrain also kind of help with that.
Mm-hmm.
It's really easy to break stuff you don't intend to break,
Yeah.
especially with some bros.
Go a little. Oh, well. Wanted to go a little slow there to be safe, but that wound up not working in my favor.
Maybe it was too slow.
Yep. Sonic does not approve. Oh god. Alright, we're gonna have to
Nope.
take it
Nope.
out there.
Yep.
This stage is also quite a tricky one to get through safely. There we go. No introductory cutscene this time though. So these two here, I always wait in this corner because they'll just blow up when they reach you. with the Boondock Bros.
Fun fact, which makes this run even more interesting. Do you know that KillerChair and I are actually brothers?
Oh god.
So, it's a Broforce run being commentated by two bros.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as you do. Alright, got
you
through
do.
that on time. If the host has anything to say, I think just this level would be just fine for that.
I was about to chime in and say that I can't offer anything in terms of the bro moments. Maybe people can just pretend that I'm called Hibrotics instead of Hypnotics.
There you go.
That works.
But whilst we were here, we were talking about one of our bros who sort of works behind the scenes for ESA and UKSG, Tiny Tim. We have actually got a ZX Spectrum themed mini event coming soon on the first week of August that is going to be featuring Tiny Tim, Ruffled Bricks, Digital Duck, who's going to be running later. In fact, they're all going to be running later. A whole host of runners, and potentially you if you have anything to offer. So more details will be announced after this marathon, so keep an eye out in the coming days.
Very cool. Alright, so this is a survival segment, and I just wait around there, then jump to the pit and spawn up top so I don't have to deal with anything here. It's very good.
Intentional death.
Now here we have the Heart of the Hive. I'm gonna swap a bro out, because that bro is not great at running through this mess. I'm gonna wait a moment.
That's alright.
The spikes do anything. Here's the Heart of the Hive. It is a boss with the longest amount of seconds after you kill it that you can still die. But at least during the cutscene you can already climb up to the top and start shooting it.
Yeah, so this is one of those games where they try to give you like a, I guess you can call it a Kaizo. Oh,
Right, for the safety bro.
yeah. So I guess you can call it a Kaizo ending. It basically tries to kill you after like you already killed the boss, which is always fun. I guess that's kind of based on Contra, where like a lot of the influences from this game are from, including the helicopter at the end.
There we go. We skip a cutscene there, because I have a bro that can break walls easy. Oh, well, there's a lot of dogs. Yeah, that's what I mean with the dogs, sometimes just not wanting to be nice.
So this is one of these bros where you can just use the backfire mechanic to propel yourself quite a bit. Get some extra height, some extra speed.
Yeah. And we're just gonna take the invulnerability and carefully pop to the end. So now the stages end with ropes instead of helicopters or other things for a bit. Sort of find the rope and then there we go. Found the
Nice.
ladder. So again, more dogs. Dogs are absolutely nightmares. Some of the worst enemies in the game.
Like even more so than the bosses.
Yeah, for sure. A dog can just decide that today is not your run.
Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna kill all the runs. It's like, no dog, please don't.
Ooh, perfect. Alright.
Nice.
Let's do this. We're gonna do an infinite jump glitch. It's very weird, but somehow, for some reason, we get one of a few bros that can do something cool. You can just get yourself into a weird infinite jump glitch state, skip the entire stage.
Yeah, it only happens like when you're passing through spikes, survive, jump out of it, then shoot the spikes.
Yeah, so the Universal Soldier, he can resurrect himself by using his special right on time. It's supposed to resurrect like corpses nearby, but if it's active while he's there, if it activates while he dies, he just resurrects himself. So both the Universal Soldier and one other bro Pliskin, can resurrect themselves while on the spikes, and then if you break the block below the spikes, you just go into this weird jump glitch state. I don't know how it works, I just know that it does.
Like,
there we go.
it probably detects that there is ground underneath you, like, and doesn't flip that flag, so it just says, yeah, you're always on the ground, so you can always jump, which is kind of weird. But this is like one of these situations where the combination of bro and a level can be very important for your run, and you only know that like if you're like across halfway of the run, which is kind of frustrating.
Mm-hmm. I think we should be getting to the stages with the black holes now. No, that's unfortunate. Try to get a cheeky little canister boost there.
Yep.
There we go.
Still going for it? Nice.
Yep.
There we go.
I got the bro in black making it a little bit faster to run. So here we have the black hole endings and a formal introduction of the boss man himself. He's already dead, but...
Here's the boss man, and he's dead.
The black holes. To end the level on black hole stages, you gotta fuel it with enough blood. So enemies spawn nearby that blow up, and if you just launch them directly into the black hole, then you just have a chance of getting the black hole open with 2 of those guys directly hitting it. Now this stage is a tricksy one over here. I think I got it. Yep.
Nice.
Whole segment up there skipped. There's a few ways to do that segment, also depending on what bro you have. You can go slower or faster or whatever feels best to you. But that jump there tends to work out fine for me. And now we have another survival segment, so if host has anything to say, feel free to do so.
Yes, we have had a donation that has come in recently from Unintendo for $5 saying some nice improvisation from KillerChair there.
Nice.
And that $5 is going towards the Shenmue 2 Duck Race, where Digital Duck will do one of the races, I believe, blindfolded. So that is currently standing at $46 of the $200 mark. So everybody, if that's something that you want to see, get your donations in. And I've also been keeping a little eye on chat, and apparently Prometheus might change their name if people, if we get to $300 by the end of this run. So they said it, not me. So if you want to see somebody live out the bro meme, then. Hey, you know what to do.
Do I hear a Prometheus?
I hear a Prometheus. I want to see it happen.
Nice.
So I got a little startled there earlier because one of those enemies that can blew up a little bit quicker than I anticipated. But we got through it fine. Over here we have a bone worm. Right, we got him with the Abro-Rakus's fire nades.
Just throw it in the meantime, get the other bro since he's dying anyway.
I sort of anticipate that bone worm not instantly dying generally. So I kind of just get the bro anyway. But that all worked out. Alright, here we have a stage where I actually don't even need to do any setup because we have Mr. Enderbro just being able to go here. There's a variety of things you can do over there to get a safe landing there, but it's basically completely riddled with spikes. And most bros, you have to do this pixel-perfect jump to land just fine right at the side of the spikes. We have to kind of... This is the hardest black hole. There we go.
Got them.
There's so many enemies up there. You got those flaming skulls that explode. It's a nightmare. But that went very well. Alright.
It's very difficult dodging all those little flying skull thingies. There we go.
Well, we had the Brocateer, so we get to skip a bunch. Nope, that's typically how that goes with Brocateer.
Unless you get him in like the underground stages where you don't want him, but
Yeah, if there's stages where there's not a lot of airspace, then that's kind of a shame, but...
yeah, but that was like the best case scenario for a stage like this.
Yeah, this stage is very difficult. So we're gonna hope that I do it right. We're on the final 4 stages, and there's still quite a bit of time left, as you can see. That's because these stages are both longer and just tougher. So we're gonna try and not die.
That works.
Alright. Here we have the double bone worm, because... I don't know, man. Can I... There we go. Got out of there safely.
Everything is better in pairs? I don't know.
I guess. I don't know. The double bone worm is interesting, though, because you want to kill the left one first, since the right one spawns right on top of the dark black hole there spawns right on top of this one. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Hello, hello,
Ooh.
hello. And so it sprays a
Nice.
lot of blood out there.
So if you do them in the opposite order, like, you end up wasting a lot of time.
Yeah. So we have stage 62, the Satan fight, phase 1. And I have a bro that I might be able to do the Satan skip with.
Ooh.
There's 2 bros in the game that can reliably do this. And this is one of them. He can just jump out of bounds and trigger a cutscene.
Got it.
Wow.
Well, I mean, you gotta still survive right after. So
As
yeah,
you
I got
do.
it. Sometimes I just die and fall in a pit there.
But that saves a lot of time, having
Yeah.
that bro on that stage.
That saves about almost a minute, I would say. Kinda did a whoopsie there. Forgot a boost. Yeah.
Ooh.
Can I... No.
Nope.
It's
No.
fine. We had the Satan skip. We're
Yep,
set
yep.
up. We're fine.
That's the run, man. That's the
Yeah.
run.
Alright, this is what you're supposed to do. Trigger that one. Then trigger the canister. Just
Jump off
boost
the
all way up
canister.
here. Get the other canister here. And right to here. And now we're on the final boss stage. We are actually doing very well. I'll notify how and when time might be. Been a nice bro to climb here. But I will be swapping her out for another bro down here.
That was very close on the airstrike.
Yeah. So we have true Satan. I hope you will be able to
iframes.
do it fast. Let's see how we do on the melee span.
So this is one of those typical enemies where it's basically firing certain things at certain stages and just dodging whatever he throws at you. It's mostly just rotary lasers here and the smashes he does. And
So, time will be once his health bar hits 0 and the camera starts zooming in. I'll try to give a nice little vocal indication of that.
nice.
Knew I had to go grab that. This is a little risky. Okay, got it.
Nice.
Let's just... Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, perfect.
Thank, bro.
Tank.
Time.
Woo!
It's time.
Oh, that was perfect. That's
That was
beautiful.
That was a PB of 9 seconds.
Ah,
Let's
yes.
go. GG.
Woo!
Ooh, had a few little mishaps here and there, but we got there in the end. Yeah, that was
Thanks
great.
everyone. That was a perfect run.
Now I'm not sure if I submitted an incentive for this marathon or if that was another one. Does the host know if I did it for this one?
Not for this one, but I did see somebody mentioning it. Is this something to do with the president?
Oh no, it has something to do with the theme song of the game.
Okay.
It's a very good theme song, but I'll just get to the ending in a moment after this cutscene.
The
So we can
glorious
do
cutscene.
a wonderful traditional thing that you have to do at the end of every Broforce run.
As you do.
Here it is. Here lies Satan, rip. So
Can't
everybody
believe
in chat, I want
Here
you all to participate. You better
Here comes
be
the
doing
moment. Here comes the moment.
You better be participating, because I want you to press X to pay respects. Are the X's flooding in yet?
Do we have access?
They're coming in. They're
Alright,
coming
great.
in.
Here we go. Let's
There
pay
we
some respects.
Go. Based
pay
on
respects.
perfect respect to Satan.
All
Yep.
over it. All over the grave.
So much respect. Like liters of respect.
Just a lot of respect.
Yeah, all the respect.
There we go. We did it.
Wow.
Perfect.
What a beautiful ending.
What a way to round it off. Well,
It's
before you guys go, we have had some donations coming in near the end, so some more bro action. We've got another $15 from Unintendo saying, fine, here's the bro nation that you need to get over 300, Prometheus.
Nice.
So I believe that has happened, but also Tiny Tim, during that run, donated $149, saying, hail, fantastic
Ooh.
stuff from the awesome KillerChair. Loving UKSG so far, so let's get some blind duck racing. Quack, cheers.
Awesome. That's like the perfect bro nation. You
So
know,
if
like
we-
donation, bro
If
nation.
you have a look at that, Shenmue 2, the incentive has been met, so we will have some duck racing action for you tomorrow when Digital Duck does some blindfolded duck racing for one of the races. So thank you so much, Killer Bro and the Brony Joey. I'd had that one in the wings for a while. No, but seriously, guys, thank you. Is there anything that you'd like to say before we head to intermission?
Yeah, first of all, thanks for having me, UKSG. I wanted to have this this game in the event for a while now, and glad that I got to show it off. And
Yeah,
of
thanks for
course-
having us.
Yeah, and of course, if people want to give me a follow on Twitch, that'd be much appreciated.
I also do
speedrun
streaming.
sometimes and other stuff. Yeah, so do you.
Yeah, and shout out to BSG, the Benelux Speedrunner Gathering. That got me into speedrunning a lot, and Chair into doing more marathons. So, shout out to the guys.
Indeed, shout out to BSG. Everybody, we have got some more runs on the way. Thank you so much. I love the fact that you're both brothers as well. Really, the epitome of what Broforce is. So, everybody, we will be back with some more, I suppose. Would you guys classify this as a platformer?
Yeah.
I would say, yeah.
Platformer shooter. We have got some more platforming coming up next with Cactus showing us how you do Celeste any percent. That's going to be fast. This was very fast. Thank you so much. And stick around. We've got more action coming up very shortly.